Hello, and welcome to Clock Tower 3. Let's watch the opening, shall we? It's very weird, but it sets the tone for the game pretty well, I think. It's a bit Resident Evil Remake at the very start of the opening with the newspaper clippings. I don't know if the sound will be synced properly in the game, so apologies if it's out. And apologies if you hear the cat. She's currently hunting light reflections. If it isn't the eponymous clock tower. This game's quite out there with its design compared to the other clock tower games, which were more traditional. This one's very supernatural. I mean, I think the second game might have had supernatural stuff, but nobody counts that as a clock tower game. Even though that was actually the third game, I suppose. Making this Clock Tower 4. Something like that. So I've played a bit of this game, but I've never actually finished it. So let's just hop right in. I'm going to put the controller down on the table and hope that it doesn't vibrate itself into the stratosphere.
Dearest Alyssa, how have you been? I think of you every day. It seems such a long time since you started your life at boarding school.
So this is our main character
It was after your
here.
beloved grandfather went missing while traveling 3 years ago that I sent you away to boarding school and told you not to come back for at least 6 years without giving you any explanation. It must have been very painful for you, and I'm sorry, but it was for your own protection. Now, your 15th birthday is approaching, and I fear your life may be in danger more than ever before. Please go into hiding until your 15th birthday has passed. I know that what I am saying will make no sense to you, but please do as I tell you and hide as quickly as you can. Your loving mother, Nancy.
Mum. Alyssa, you're wanted on the telephone. It's your mother. Hello? Mum? Hello?
That was a very smooth, slick transition to gameplay graphics there. Or rather, gameplay cutscene graphics, because it's one of those games that has gameplay graphics, gameplay cinematics, and then cinematics.
Mum, I'm back.
Now we're here on the I believe this is meant to be the Hamilton estate. Because it's all posh and
Mum?
English.
Excuse me. Are you one of the lodgers?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm Alyssa, Nancy's daughter. Do you know where my mother is?
Your mother has gone out. That was early yesterday morning.
Huh?
She mentioned that she would not be coming back for some time.
What?
She was wrong. She won't be coming back at all. So it's just you. You are all alone in this world now, little girl. My sweet Alyssa. I've been waiting so long for this moment.
Get away from me!
Well, he's certainly creepy. We now have the ability to play. We won't question what happened to her bags. They're just gone. As you can see, we're now in gameplay mode. Her model is much less detailed. Hide behind the table. Let's have a little look around. The light from the fire casts a reddish glow. Or does it? The clock keeps perfect time. She's not got the most in-depth observations. So she was told to go into hiding and not return home. So the first thing she does is return home. Check this out. Okay, this is a save book. Oops. Sorry folks, I hit the spacebar and deactivated the game recording. Right, I'm going to move this keyboard away. Yeah, memory card button. Why not? Just create a new save file. I guess we'll just save over that one. Yeah. Okay, I have to use analog stick to move. Noted. There's no need to go out now. I have to find Mum. Actually, you could go out if you wanted to. A strange pattern adorns the jar. It's brimming with fresh water. And it's glowing like a collection point. Nothing of interest here. Okay, so we've got limited access to the rooms. I like that we have sweeping camera angles. It's quite fun. It's a bit, a little bit Silent Hilly in that sort of design. Fire burns in the heart. Does it? Okay, so it must be the guest wing. We're not allowed in there just now. And that door has some sort of seal on it. Well, I put the lights out. The panic meter. Whenever Alyssa is feeling physically or emotionally threatened, the panic meter rises. When the panic meter reaches max, Alyssa falls into a state of panic. While in a state of panic, Alyssa's movements are restricted, and if attacked while she's in a state of panic, she will die. The panic meter readings will go down slowly if Alyssa relaxes in a safe place. Always keep an eye on the panic meter and try to minimize stress whenever possible. Oh man, this game makes the PlayStation so loud. Yeah, so we have to manage our stress level. That's our health bar, essentially. Oh no, the fire burnt a hole in the ground. And a statue cried blood. And its head fell off. That didn't stress her out at all, though, according to the meter. A bottle, no letter. Sacred bottle. Nancy's letter. Dearest Alyssa, I want nothing more than for you to live peacefully, but if you're reading this now, you must have come back to the house. For your protection, I am giving you some advice, as well as instructions on how to use this bottle of holy water. Holy water uses. Exorcism. If you are threatened, sprinkle some holy water on your assailant, it will cause them to halt temporarily. Destroying sigils. To break seals that prevent access to certain places, sprinkle holy water on them. Replenishing holy water. Always remember that holy water you have is not in limited supply. You can either refill your bottle from sacred jars or lie in drinking fountains. Sentimental items like spirits. A person who has died of unnatural causes has unfinished business in the living world. In order to protect yourself, you must work to heal their wounds. To do so, you must find their sentimental item. Lastly, this is all my fault, but I will do my best to protect you. Remember that I love you more than anything else in the world, and I always will. Mum. That might be the case, Mum, but you seem to be missing. But I do believe we can now break that blue seal, so let's do that. Nice, well that's easy. What have we here? Oh, a blocked door. And a seal we can't interact with. Okay. Ah, mother's room. The three-way mirror. The three-way mirror has been folded up. Can I turn on the radio? That'd be funny. Ah, no, I can't interact with it. Who's in the portrait? It's been here forever. The clock has stopped. You need special winding keys to get it working again. I think that's the end of our comments for this room, so let's pick up this. Ah, the picture of the day out that we saw earlier.
Mum, I came back home. I know you told me not to, but I couldn't help it. I'm so worried about you. Where are you, Mum?
The animation works actually not bad for mid PS2 era. It's the man that we saw.
Who's playing that? Where's the sound coming from? Who's doing that?
It was me. I'm doing that. And I went to the first level. This series could really do with a reboot, I think. I believe there would be space for it in the survival horror community. Those doors still shut. Now, I don't mean to pick holes in the story already, but bombs from the blitz going off that close to you, you'd die. Even if you weren't directly in the fireball. This man got blown up. Not a nice way to go. Okay, we have our first optional ghost. But it's a very quick quest. And we'll get treated to a nice bit of Chopin while we walk around. Spiritual healing. When you find a sentimental item that belongs to the person who died of unnatural causes, return it to the rightful owner. If it's a ring, put it in its case. If it's a half-heart pendant, put it together with the other half. By returning these sentimental items, spirits are healed, and Alyssa may obtain another item or valuable information in return. Oh, okay. Did I have to go into the items to do this? Oh yeah, I do. There we go. Alright, pal. Have a good one. What did he drop for us? Sigil Stone. I don't know what that does. We'll look it up in a minute. I wonder if there's anything else we can find. Can't actually read the text on the poster. It's too blurry. Can we crawl up the stairs? No, you can't. And we can refill our thing here. Okay, what have we got here? I can hear a piano. Is it coming from that hall over there? Possibly. Let's go find out. Like, this game's kind of like, quite a modern horror game with its hiding and escaping from enemies rather than fighting. What have we found? A gold fountain pen. Okay, where do we take it to? It's not let this little ghost man catch us. Maybe... yeah, okay. It's just with this. Well, these side missions don't seem to need much effort so far. Invisibility band. Is that ashes? Or is it snow? I imagine it's ashes. given that we were just bombed. I mean, it's quite a interesting setting. Okay, so now we're able to enter the tailors. What have we got down here? An item. Nice. Lavender water. Is that healing? I feel like that's healing. Alleviates panic. Yeah, so that's healing. We'll take an attack on your behalf. Okay, so that'll save us. And that can hide us. Okay. Interesting item design so far. And what's over the bridge? Indeed, and now I shall deliver it right into the hands of Sauron himself. Fort Hill Street. And does that say Notting Hill? Because that's a real place, no? Ah. That's what it looked like, right? It's really hard to see on my screen for some reason, but it looks a little bit sharper on stream. Let's get a save in, because I don't know where we're going to run into optional paths. Those PS2 save times. The promenade. Okay. Is there anything else I can do over here? Doesn't look like it. What about over here? Nope, nothing over here. So, Monsieur Sharp Object, did you ever play this game? At any point? A leaflet. Christmas Eve, 1942. 15th Annual Piano Concourse. By invitation only. Oh, am I listening? Oh, okay. We can't go in, so we must need to go to the tailor shop. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a speedrun of this game before. Although I don't imagine it would take too long. There's probably some pretty good exploits, I would think. Okay, let's hide from the Chopin music. Oh, they have a Christmas tree up. A tree with decorations. Today must be Christmas Day. Ah, I think someone robbed the shop. What's this? Lavender water. Good. Never hurts to have that. Ah, a hiding spot. Yeah, I know a bit of the story of this game. But I hear that the later on levels get a bit weird, as though they either ran out of ideas, time, or were told to shoehorn stuff in by management. Dear May, how are you? I'm now in France, in a region known as Champagne. I'm just gonna keep saying things in weird ways. Champagne? It's a beautiful place with vineyards as far as the eye can see. When the war is over, we must come here for a holiday together. I hear they have organised for blackouts in London now. I'm sure that you're fine during the day, as Jane is there, but I worry about you being alone at night. You'll be alright, won't you, darling? Keep warm. With love, Daddy. Okay, that door's locked. So upstairs here we go. This little hallway bit is kind of Resident Evil-y in its design. Okay, there's a sigil we can break over there. And what's over this way? Another door. Let's try the other door first. To be fair, we've already had our first instance of the story being weird with the creepy guy at the start. Okay. I'm guessing this is the father's room. A key. Red drawer key. Does that mean it opens a red drawer, or we found it on a red drawer? There's bloodstains on these stairs. Ah, that'd be the red drawer. Christmas tragedy. Young pianist brutally murdered. Christmas Day 1942, Pall Mall. May Norton, aged 12, was found murdered in Norton's the tailor. She was discovered by Norton family nanny Jane Stride, who returned home to find the victim unconscious, bleeding from the head. An autopsy has revealed that it was an instantaneous death caused by a blow to the skull with a heavy blunt object. No suspects have been named. The victim had taken part in the 15th annual piano concourse at the Victoria Hall in Kensington the previous day. A consummate pianist, Miss Norton was widely tipped for the first prize, but an unfortunate error in her performance prevented her from taking the crown. May had been living at home alone since her father, William Norton, the serving officer, returned to the front in July. No, I didn't do the Silent Hill 2 DLC actually. I presume this is May. That's the extra story where you play as Maria, right? The DLC. Evade points and hide points. When Alyssa is fleeing from an enemy, certain predetermined areas may start to glow. These are evade points and hide points. Approach the area and press the search button to make Alyssa take evasive action, or repel her attacker. Note that most evade points can only be used once. Press the search button when in front of a hide point and Alyssa can take refuge there. The camera will switch to first person view while hiding. Hide points can be used repeatedly, but if the panic meter reaches max while in hiding, Alyssa will run out from her hiding place. Always keep an eye on the panic meter while hiding. Okay. Let's open the red drawer first. We need this. Maze room key. Okay. Ah. Well, let's sprinkle them and move on, shall we? Did I hide in time, I wonder?
Alyssa, where are you?
Okay, I think he's gone for now, but I don't know how long it lasts. Let's go up to May's room. Ah, her body is gone again. So did Alyssa see the past, or like some sort of weird flash of just the same thing happening again? May's diary. Today I darned Daddy's socks and sewed a button on his shirt. He called himself a tailor, but he can't even mend his own clothes. Please, Daddy, I'm not your wife. Only a few more days until the Conquerors, and I can't play it perfectly. What am I to do? I know Daddy is wishing me well from far away, so I must try my very best. Don't worry, Daddy, I'll make you proud. Okay, so she was trying to win the piano contest even though her dad was away. An invitation to the hall. That means we can get in now.
Alyssa!
I love how that takes him down, just running into him. Okay, let's leave this place then. Looking at takeaway for dinner, it's a long distance to a bar that you can order stuff in from. Oh. Bizarre. He does need more poise. Or a shield. For a man with a big hammer, you'd think he would take a bit of a harder hit.
Alyssa!
Oh, here comes the chase music again. One thing I will say is the chase music is not very good. The music in the opening was good. Okay, so he's not following me exactly to here. Also, the sound seems to be reversed. Apologies for this. There we go. Now the sounds are on the right side. I had screwed up plugging in the stuff to the OSSC. I don't know, man. That seems a bit harsh. I think their concept is fine. I love how though, like her cutscene, in-game cutscene, and gameplay model are totally different. Like, none of them look like each other than the uniform. Yeah, I think this is a series that would fare well with a reboot. Just a modern era gameplay thing. But not shoehorned into first person, because I don't think it needs to be that. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Now, do you mean Clock Tower 1, or do you mean Clock Tower SNES, or Clock Tower PS1? Because they're both just called Clock Tower. If it was 3D, it was the PS1 one. If it was 2D, it's the SNES one. To which the PS1 game is a sequel. Ah. Yeah, I've not had a chance to play that, unfortunately. You missed. Haha. Oh. Blood. Wait, wasn't that just the Resident Evil 1, like, surprise noise? I'm pretty sure that was just pulled from Resident Evil, but then this is a Capcom game. Adult scribble on tiny scrap of paper. Safe combination equals bad. 1014 equals babe. 3403 equals dead. So 103. Did it reset the bad guy? You missed. Let's go through here. Oh, we can't go through there. Wow, he's kind of fast. Yeah, I mean, the Clock Tower original is quite ambitious for what it is. Oh, I should probably lift this back up, huh? Because I feel like later we end up there, and if this is down, then I can't use it. Did I get a key from that guy? No, I got the safe password. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, this game is quite unique. It's just kind of bonkers. From what I remember, anyway. Super nonsensical. Which is a shame, because I do think, as I said before, that there were some solid ideas. They've just been implemented very weirdly. It was 103. Okay. Ah, the master key. Well, if it isn't master key. I wonder... I'm going to give the Covenant back their bomb. That's like a Halo 2 thing, right? Yeah, just healing items. Yeah, I think it's the ending of 2, which, to be fair, feeds directly into the start of 3. Unlike Infinite, which starts after 5, but just kind of ignores everything that happened in that game. Or tries to undo it. It's very weird. The lantern's not lit. Indeed it is not. But this one is. I think there's like a plank I could walk over here.
You're mine now.
Really? Is it at the start of one of the games? Oh, actually, then, yeah, it's Halo 2, then. Because it's in the remastered one. I remember they made it all sort of epic and Star Warsy. It's pretty cool. If only they'd had the people who did those cutscenes do the Infinite ones. It's a really cool visual style. We should probably heal ourselves a bit. Ah, it's not instant. It takes time. Oh, I think he was already through. Yeah, he was.
Where are you?
Does it still work anyway? Well, the enemies in this game aren't very smart. There are no alien from Alien Isolation, that's for sure.
You're mine now.
No, I'm not. I'm going through here. Okay, so the chase music has stopped, so we should be safe for at least a minute. To be honest, I'm surprised that you don't hear the PS2. It's so loud. Okay, so we're on the other side of the theater. What does this get us? I wonder who invented this instrument anyway. You mean the harp? Well, listen, I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to go to a library and look it up. Although it looks like your mother had a computer, so on the internet and look it up. Even easier. Matches. Okay, that'll light up the thing in the top floor then. We no longer have any holy water, so we don't have any defenses right now. Oh. Excuse me, game. Like, I think the game spawning the guy instantly with Oh, do we get to smack him with a violin case? Even better. Crush him with all the boxes. Honestly, like, it's verging on slapstick comedy. We crawl under here, yeah. It feels almost like this game was a precursor to Ashley from Resident Evil 4. By the way, how does the game look on stream? Or is all the sound and stuff synced up for you? Because I have run into that issue before. Well, if it's fine for you, I assume it's fine for everyone else. Oh, it was a payphone. I was like, why does money matter? It looks like a landline. Ow. He hit me with the door and kicked me. Alyssa, you gonna get back up? Oh no, we're panicking. Don't panic and stand still, Alyssa. I'm not wasting an item. If we die, we die. Okay, maybe I should waste an item. Ah, back half, man. Okay, he's not going to instantly follow me in here, but he's going to show up in a second, right? Okay, do I actually have to be careful here? Probably, huh? Is she gonna wobble every two footsteps? No, it's 4 footsteps this time. Ah, some clippers, wire cutters, pliers. I actually don't know what those are for. Oh, is it to remove the wires in the person's house? No, stop wobbling. It's the weird moth. Uh-oh. Well, we seem to have given him the old slip, but I don't know if we can actually escape from him.
Alyssa, where are you?
Why do all these monsters and stuff? Like, why does he know who she is? I'm sure the game will try and explain it. Oh, more alert moths. But we are about to go back outside, so let's save and run. Cause I don't want to redo that bit. It was quite tedious going over that plank. A good note about this game is Silent Hill 2 is aged a lot better. I wonder if the reason this game is this way is because of Clock Tower 2 being like really negatively received.
Alyssa.
Well, time to put the chase music on again. Wish she would run a bit faster. No, don't go into the save menu. I wanted to refill the water. The whole us versus historical murderer thing is quite a cool idea. Hi. Use the pliers. I don't know how she managed to do this before he caught up with her. Repellent arrow. And a box of memories.
Daddy, you're home early?
May, I have to tell you something important. Daddy's going off to war.
War?
I hate the thought of leaving you here all alone. I feel dreadful.
I'll be alright. But what about you? You'll miss me and be sad when you're in war, won't you?
Yes, yes I will. You're the most precious thing to me in the whole world.
But don't worry. Daddy, don't forget the piano concourse is on Christmas Eve. The winner will have their performance aired on the radio. I'll practice really hard and win the contest so that you can hear me when you're out in the war.
That will be wonderful. The competition will be stiff, but if you go to your lessons and practice properly, I'm sure you can do it.
I'll practice every day. I've already chosen the piece I'm going to play. Listen. You told me this watch was a present from Mummy before you got married, remember? I'll play this tune on Christmas Eve, so you can think of Mummy and me. Then it'll be like we're all together again.
Her father didn't make it anyway. Oh. The pocket watch of convenience. Hammer killer hanged. 10th of September 1941. Robert Morris, 32, the man known as the Hammer Killer, has been hanged. Rumours regarding Morris's death are widespread. One witness reported he was hanging for a very long time, pulling on the straps and making unearthly noises. And blood was oozing through the black cap. The stench was terrible. Some witnesses fainted and were carried out. Morris's first victim was Tony Flanagan, 35, a fellow employee at the Banbury stone-cutting factory. On the 6th of June 1940, Morris suddenly struck Flanagan on the head with a hammer, killing him instantly. All 5 workers present were killed in the same manner. Morris disappeared thereafter. A string of similar crimes occurred until the time of Morris's arrest on the 6th of March in Arlington, Hampshire. Morris's victim is number 12, and no clear motive has been determined. Specialists continue to be baffled by the seemingly abrupt change in his behaviour, as well as the extreme violence of his crimes. Okay, so we're taking the pocket watch to May. To try and help her move on, I guess. Okay, there's nothing else to find in here, it seems. Is it going to spawn the killer in front of me again? Because it's making it very hard to get past him. That seems to be my only trouble, really, is circumnavigating him. They also have a lot of lights on for being in the middle of the blitz. Only one light had this black cloth around it. But as I said, it would be an interesting setting to set a new horror game in. It would be a little bit distasteful. But who knows? Refill our bottle and save. Okay, I assume we have some sort of boss encounter. Pardon me. Yeah, I don't know, I definitely don't dislike this, but it definitely feels like they had a bunch of ideas that they didn't have the time to fully flesh out. Like, this feels like it should be a much bigger area, but I'm pretty sure that we're just about to get to the end of it.
You figured me out, little girl. They thought they got rid of me that day on the gallows, but they were wrong. Little May was only the beginning.
Why? Why did you kill her?
You're next.
I'm next, but I don't want to be next. Boss battles. Shoot arrow. Special attack R1. Super attack, hold down triangle when the enemy is transfixed. Hold triangle button to... In order to defeat the enemy, Alyssa must first transfix it. By hitting the enemy with a charged arrow, hold down the triangle button to charge. It's possible to fix them to the spot. Several strategically placed chains will transfix the target. When the enemy is transfixed, Alyssa is able to carry out a super attack. It is no easy task, however, to hit the target with an arrow. Watch the enemy's movements closely and wait for your chance. Duck can be used to avoid attack by certain enemies. It may also cause them to become careless and vulnerable to attack. Press the R1 button to use special arrows such as repel an arrow in the order in which they were obtained. Oh, okay. So you can't change the order that were picked up? Okay. Ooh, we have a ball.
She was very bad.
She was?
She bit and scratched me.
Oh. When you brought her in?
Hmm?
When you were bringing her in?
Yeah. Like she'd tried to get out and bit and scratched me.
Hmm. Our first boss. Sentenced to 400 and something years. Okay, so sentences is life.
If you're like that, I'm not
Okay, so that still wasn't full charge. Oh, and that still wasn't a full charge either. Okay. Wonder if I get enough space to give him a proper full charge. Oh, okay. He has an area of effect attack that's massive. Did I hit him? Oh, I hit him. Oops, I got too close. Oh, they both run out at the same time. That's harsh. Okay, running away doesn't actually get as much, so... Okay, we've hit him with one holding arrow. 2 holding arrows. Uh-oh, we missed. Oh, we're gonna miss, aren't we? Damn it. Oh, I wish you could aim the arrows. Ah, here we go. I think I beat him. I mean, at least it's a nice change up to the gameplay. Bizarre though, really bizarre. Okay, so I assume he's exercised now. And we found the Clover of Love, whatever that means. More lavender water, although we don't need it anymore, I assume, for this level.
May, your father is dead. There was an explosion. A shell. I'm so sorry. Please don't cry. I understand how you feel. I never even knew my father. I lost him soon after I was born, but I love my grandfather just the way you love your father. Keep this watch as a memento of your father and continue to practice the piano as hard as you can. You know that would make him happy.
May. May.
Daddy!
Thank you, May. Your beautiful playing has brought me back to you. At last, we can be together again. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, May. Goodbye, Mr. Norton. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Sorry, I forgot exactly how cheesy this game is. Ah well, we help them go off to heaven. Isn't that nice? If not really odd.
What was that?
To be fair, it's really weird, but
Have I been dreaming?
I do like it a lot. It's weirdly earnest.
Dennis? What are you doing here? Pull me up.
Well, if it isn't Ron Weasley looking for beans.
you? I thought I was a goner for sure. Long time no see, Alyssa. I haven't seen you since we were in primary school together. It must be 3 years?
What do you think you're doing entering a lady's residence through a window?
I have to give you something. Here it is.
It's the key to my grandfather's room. Mother always has this key with her. What are you doing with it? You saw her. When and where?
Calm down, calm down. It was yesterday morning and your mother drove by in her car. Oops. And she said you might come back from boarding school and asked me to hand that key to you if you wasn't back in time.
She must have known I'd disobey her and come back here. She must have gone up to meet me. We just missed each other.
Hey, Alyssa, you've really changed since I last saw you.
I'm going to go and check my grandfather's room.
Hey!
Well, it looks like you've grown up too, Dennis.
Oh, come on. That was then and this is now. Wait a minute, would you?
It's so goofy. You should probably watch it. Yeah, Lily had the cat outside, and when bringing her back in, has been scratched to pieces. Oh, wait, I thought this was the room we wanted to get into, no? I guess not. I thought this was the grandfather's room. Is he not called Philip? Fine, I'll use the normal stairs. It must be back behind here. I mean, the game's quite good looking for a PS2 game. Use Dick's room key. Yes. Let's get into this Dick's room, shall we? Old books, what was he studying? Where's the masks on the wall? Scribbled note. The key to the mystery of time lie behind you. What does that mean? There are some old books to one side. Book of Entities. Entities have existed in the human realm since Roman days. These beings have been known to possess innocent humans, imbuing them with utter ruthlessness and cruelty, and often driving the possessed to vicious acts of murder. In such cases, executing the murderer does not break the curse of circle of evil. The possessed is resurrected to continue its bloodthirsty mission. Ah yes, I know, right? The well-known Roman days. Those who are thus controlled by entities are known as subordinates. When a subordinate kills a human, they take nourishment from the victim's soul, and their power grows. Subordinates may acquire an infinite amount of power in this manner. It follows, then, that subordinates are sustained by human misery and suffering. Only certain humans are equipped to fight entities with their subordinates. The rooters. Rooters are who are always young women in their teens, have been battling against these shadowy enemies for hundreds of years. Their war is likely to continue for many centuries to come.
Entities?
Oh wait, so Rooters was written with two O's in some, but it's written with a U there. Bum bum ba.
Did you find anything in there, Alyssa? What's that? Entity? What's an entity? And the Rooters?
So it wasn't a dream. I'm going to look for my mother.
You want to look for your mother?
We must all ponder why Ron Weasley is in this game. And called Dennis, of all things.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just go home.
Let me help you. Just the two of us. It'll be like the old days.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I might as well help you. There's nothing to do at home. I'm alone in the house until my sister comes back anyway.
You mean Linda? Isn't she travelling?
Yeah, she's working as a nurse at a refugee camp in Africa. In her last letter, she said she won't be back for at least another 6 months, so I'm free to babysit, walk dogs, look for missing mothers.
Okay. You can check upstairs while I look downstairs.
Yes, boss. Hey, one more thing.
But we are
It's my
downstairs.
birthday tomorrow.
Huh? My birthday?
See, even after all this time, I still remember. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Now check upstairs, will you?
You can count on me, partner.
I do wonder why they had to go solo poly with the actual gameplay characters, though. It's just like she just doesn't quite look right. Oh, something hidden behind the picture frame. Winding keys. Okay, so we can go and interact with the clock in the dining room then. Okay, we can't enter the guest quarters. But yeah, I like this idea that there's all this sort of supernatural ancient war going on thing, and it's like I'm pretty sure that in the first clock tower the bad guy is literally just the old crazy owner of the estate. Nothing has changed. Yeah, I mean it has got a bit of it, but like I don't know, it doesn't try to explain it, and I think that helps. Whereas this game's trying to explain stuff. Okay, we can open this room now. Ah. There's a random dead body in her house. I think in the original Clock Tower there's an ending where you can just hop in a car and leave. I wonder if I can actually help this ghost at all. It's the kind of ending that I would just take. I'm quite bad for taking endings that are easy to get. That's either 3 o'clock or 12:15. We'll just have to try both. I think it was Far Cry 4. You can just sit for like 11 minutes or 15 minutes at the start, and then the bad guy comes back and you just have a sort of gung-ho ending. And I was just like, well, that's the ending I've got, and I never played the game again. I mean, I've played the first ending of the original Nier. I need to play the second and third playthroughs. And I've played most of the endings in Nier 1. No, he doesn't actually come back and kill you in Far Cry 4. He comes back and he's all pally with you. You go off to like hunt and cause havoc together. It's almost a shame you can't just continue playing the game from that perspective. It'd be quite interesting. Hmm. I'm like just off. I do not know where the sweet spot will be here. So left takes us back like 5 extra minutes each time. Maybe there. We're an hour too early now. There we go. I knew I'd just nail it pretty fast once I worked out the timings between right and left. Ooh, a secret door. Nice. And a big book. Portal squares. Drawing the portal square as instructed is only the beginning. Remember, the portal square must be thoroughly purified with holy water until it has been sufficiently charged with energy for full effect. Only when the square is infused with light may the practitioner expect any groundbreaking results. Okay, so I'm to sprinkle holy water on the floor. Oh, Ayla needs to. Okay, we've made it to a new location. And it has like Forsaken Fortress music from Wind Waker. Wish didn't have to check the memory card each time. It's a little bit annoying. I've been spoiled by SSDs. Is there anything to pick up around here? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's an item here. Yeah, it was basically the same. Okay, so we need a half of a heart-shaped pendant to save that. What's the teddy bear for then? Is the teddy bear maybe for the guy back in the house? Oh, okay. So I need to recharge it each time I want to use it. It looks like we now have free reign to go in and out of the level, which is quite cool. I guess it implies this level's going to be longer. Possibly. Also, I like how that puzzle was just given away. Like, they could have just had the correct time on the clock in the room on the painting. Then you could just copy it rather than making it really obvious like that. Okay, nope. That's not what we need. It was worth a shot. Also, I don't think it's a good thing that one of your lodgers seems to have, like, died and melted in the bath. Especially considering that they didn't seem to be dead when we arrived. She should probably tell Dennis there's somebody going around killing people. Well, let's refill our holy water and see what we can see. Oh, there's a blue spirit over here. Oh, and a red spirit. Ah, okay. So this is where the teddy bear goes. It dropped a defense stone. There was like writing on that wall. Okay, we can't go through there. Can we go through the other door? I assume so. It looks like it might be the only way to go. Ah, there's a lot of blood on this floor. Locked from the other side.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Answer me! What's that? What's that? What's going on? Mother, where have you got to? Say something. Mother.
Good man doesn't seem to be in a very good way. And his ma's missing.
Albert, where on earth have you got to? I've been waiting for you, waiting. Robert, is that you?
I mean, whoa, I wonder what happened there. Sorry, the animation of her getting chucked out of the room was pretty funny. Maybe I should, but why don't you straighten it then? Okay. Where did he come from? Albert's diary. Parsley from the bakery gave me the name of a good optometrist in London. It's been 7 years now since Mum lost her sight, and though she tries to appear cheerful, it's difficult to watch her grow old. Perhaps the doctor can do something to help her. It will be expensive. I wonder if my savings will be enough. Yesterday, a relative of ours, name of John Hay, came asking if he could stay with us. He was very cordial, but I can't help but thinking there is something calculated about him. I said as much to Mother, who scolded me for judging a book by its cover. I suppose she's right. Blood is thicker than water, as they say. I've been hearing strange noises at night for the last 3 days or so. I hear that a team of burglars has been striking homes in the area. I must remember to lock all the doors and windows that night. Well, sounds like you had an untrustworthy guest. A locked toolbox. Well, turn towards the moon, I would assume. And this is just the wardrobe, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a door. Like I thought originally. Oh, the blue ghost isn't here now. Kitchen key. What's this? Ah, that's the half-heart pendant. So if we take that to the outside, we should be able to get rid of one of the ghosts. Oh, we can't take it back outside. We're locked into this event. Okay. So it's not that door. It must be this door. There we go. Hey there, kitty cat. I don't know if you'll be able to see her. Oh, just about. The camera's very dark because I've not got any lights on. Oh, is that so? I hear you were evil to Lily, though. Back to the game. Reporter's memo. Found very important clue to Rand's murder. We'll go back to the house and investigate and gather info. Got a feeling about this. It'll be the biggest scoop on Fleet Street. The newspaper clipping is sandwiched between pages of a notepad. Serial killer Haig meets grisly end. Hey, kitty cat. Oh, I wonder why the camera picture is not that good. Can't bother fixing the exposure just now. I wonder what all this orange light is on the camera. It's really struggling to pick something up. There's nothing over there. And there's nothing here where my elbow is. I don't know what it probably is. It's probably the LED flicker rate is different to the cameras. For the house lights. Is that better, Astra? Serial killer Haig meets grisly end. 11th of May 1962, West Sussex. John Hay, the serial killer on the run since early last year, has been found dead at metal plating works. Hay is held responsible for the cold-blooded murder of several pensioners, whom he robbed before placing the bodies in a container full of sulfuric acid, thus disposing of the evidence. No worries, man. Enjoy your food. The acid used in the crimes was stolen, leading the police to place factories in the area with stocks of sulfuric acid under surveillance. The suspect appeared at a plating factory in Horsham, and a struggle ensued. Haig lost his balance and fell from the platform into a vat of acid, ironically meeting the same end as his victims. Aye, sounds like a nasty man. You don't want someone who kills people with acid around. Or even injures people with acid around. Or in fact uses acid at all for anything other than science. It's true. Oh, baby cat. You're so mean. You're such a meanie. Yeah. You gonna apologize to Lily for biting and scratching her? Okay, I'm gonna put you back on the floor now. Good girl. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Jeez, that ghost is still chasing us. Okay, I guess we just go out through this room. Okay, oh, we're back outside. Good. Let's give this heart-shaped pendant a go, shall we? Okay, we got rid of the red one. Which gave us an invisibility band. Okay, so there's still a dead body somewhere in that house that I assume if the little spirit is still flying around. Okay, so the front door is broken. Ooh. Oh, is that her mother?
Mum?
Desk key. Oh, okay, so we can go back to the house now and unlock something else. So what I'm going to do for tonight is I'm actually going to save here, because it seems like we're just about to encounter the next killer. I mean, I'm enjoying the game so far, but it is weird. It's so weird. It's quite a far cry from playing Silent Hill, that's for sure. I would be interested to see some developer diaries from around the time, just to see what they were saying about it, because it feels like they had plenty of ideas and maybe even some passion for the project, but like everything's just so odd. Was that to crawl in the rainy ground? But yeah, no, I'm quite liking it. I can't remember exactly how far I've played before, but I'd kind of forgotten about the whole archery boss situation, which was quite amusing to relearn. I believe it gets ridiculously hard later in the game to actually pin your enemies, so you can just run around shooting weak arrows at them if you want to. So this is our Tuesday game until I've beaten it, or until we hit a sticking point and we need to take a break from it. On Thursday we should be doing Lamentum again, and during the week I might sneak in some Demon Souls if I can. I'm a bit busier just now, but I don't see it being a problem. I do have a Discord server. It's not quite finished being set up for everyone yet, but I'll add it to my Twitch account and tweet about it when it's ready. In there you can all chat, and we'll post about any sort of upcoming media that we're trying to launch and things like that. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe for more content like this, and comment below if you've got any opinions or just anything at all really that you want to say about Clock Tower, or any other games we've been playing. If you're on Twitch, please give us a follow for more stuff like this as well. I mean, we've just beaten Silent Hill 2 and that's why we're now on this. So we'll probably continue through classic PS2 horror games for a while. I do have a noisy cat who's currently standing on my shoulder. And yeah, you have great evenings, and I will catch you on Thursday. Thank you very much for tuning in.